Yes, indeedy. We back again. Welcome to the HalfBaked Podcast, a show about dumb shit celebrities do. I am the host, Cuzzin Dre, and I got a special guest in the building, man. Would you please help welcome to the studio, man, young boss nigga Cordae.
What up,
What's
brother?
happening, big dog? How you doing,
feeling,
man? I'm chilling. I asked you first. How you doing?
I'm straight. How you?
I'm good, man. Now, look, usually this is a show about dumb shit that celebrities do, right? So I usually ask this question at the end, but you don't come off to me as somebody that do too much dumb shit. So I want to just go ahead and knock this out the way. Exactly.
I do some dumb shit, though, but I limit it.
So my question is, what is the dumbest shit YBN Cordae has done career-wise? I don't want nobody going to jail or getting in trouble, right? We're just going to talk about keep it career-wise. I know you just, started recording songs not too long ago, right? So
Nah, I've been recording music.
I thought you said you just started, maybe a few years ago. You've been rapping a long time, but getting it on wax.
I just started, doing it, at a consistent level. But
Gotcha.
I got mixtapes from when I was, 16.
Damn, really?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn, man, I gotta go ahead and check that out. Gotta check you out one time. Now, my question is for you, what's the dumbest shit you've done career-wise that you don't want another youngster that look up to YBN Cordae to make? Like, man, I don't know, I had shady management in the beginning or, anything. Talk to me.
I don't really know. I don't really think I made any, stupid decisions, career-wise. I think I made, I think I made some pretty good decisions. I never canceled a show. I never, I'm not saying my shit is flawless because I'm still in it, so I'm still working out kinks, but I ain't really do no dumb shit.
Got you. Can you tell me some of the positive stuff that you have done that kept you not making dumb shit? Or do these things and you won't have to make dumb decisions?
Yeah, just stay in the studio, man. Stay in the studio. That's how you avoid all the fuck shit. That's how you, I apologize.
No, man, be yourself, please.
Yeah, it's all good. Okay, yeah. That's how you avoid all the dumb stuff. Stay your ass in the house. Stay in that studio, man. Stay in the lab, cause it's nothing but productivity and non-productivity. You know what I'm saying? If you in the studio all the time, you can't go outside in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you
damn sure can't get in trouble in the studio.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get in trouble in the studio. So just and I don't be on that type wave anyway. But yeah, I just be in the studio.
Got you. That's a smart place to be, man. Keep it right there. You currently on tour right now with Logic. You on that Dangerous Mind tour. Talk about that. Do you think you have a dangerous mind? What is your mindset and like? Tell me a little bit about the tour, your mindset, and do you got that dangerous mindset like Logic? Or talk to me. I know that was his single. Of course, that would generate the tour. But tell me about your dangerous mind.
I'm a young black man with wisdom, so that's a dangerous mind.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You have any young black man with wisdom is a dangerous mind. So that's that.
That's smart, man. America's scared of black young men with good wisdom like yourself, bro.
For sure.
Now after this tour with Logic, you gonna start your own leg.
Yeah, my headliner.
For your headline tour. Now this is your first tour a major tour, right? That you've done.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you had the prequel tour that you did before this one, then you're going to start your own leg for your tour, the Lost Boy tour, correct?
Yeah.
And that's starting in spring.
Yeah, early next year, actually, early February.
Early next year. All right, well, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about the album. Of course, that's what you're here for, man. You got the Lost Boy album out now. Album fire, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go ahead and knock that out. I seen a clip of you doing an interview where you was talking about you felt lost kind of back in college when you was in school. You didn't, kind of know where you were headed in life. I want to talk about what was that point where you were in school and you realized that, nah, this ain't for me. I want to start doing the music thing or and just really fully, like you say, more consistent with it and taking it serious.
I was just miserable in school. You know what I'm saying? For real, I was just miserable. Being an up-and-coming artist in college is not cool. When you got hair like this and only 1,000 followers, that is not cool. You know what I'm saying? That's not dope. And, but now besides that, it just wasn't for me. I was just in school just for my parents' sake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but yeah.
What was you studying? What was your major?
I changed majors 4 times. I was business.
Damn.
And I changed it to mass comm. And then I dropped out.
And then you got rich and got famous.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now when you talk about when you look like this, you still look like that, but you popping. So
exactly. You can have hair cause I ain't gonna say I was the first, but I don't remember seeing nobody else with they hair the double stranded twist. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And I was doing that. Nobody was making. I mean, I don't know. Did all that. But
Was you doing like shows in college? Like,
yeah, in front of like 4 people. I remember I had it was like a open mic event. I went there. It was like 5 to 7 people there. I went to that joint, and then there was another open. Yeah, I would do like local little open mic joints. I did that joint like twice.
And then you was like, nah, this.
Nah, I was like, I'm with it. It was like, you know what I'm saying, just to learn about it. So I wasn't tripping.
Got you. Now the whole YBN crew, y'all met online gaming.
Yeah, Namir and Jay and all them met online gaming.
Okay.
I met Namir like on Instagram.
Got you. Then y'all all just, that's kind of tight because, I mean, there's groups out like that, right? That, do you guys consider yourself a group?
Yeah, it's
Gotcha, okay.
not a group. We're like a collective.
Okay, a collective. Like, I know there's like other, artists out like that, didn't know each other growing up per se or whatever, and they kind of linked and had something in common. Like you guys didn't want to work or something like that, right? I was looking up,
for sure.
And y'all just all came together like, man, we gonna do this. How does it feel when you see, your brothers doing their thing, taking off, and because you taking off like by yourself, you know what I mean? Like they had their hits and stuff together and stuff, but you like really doing your thing. How do you feel like when you see your brothers grinding and just, what is that motivation? What does it motivate you to do?
We motivate each other to all get better because a W for one person is a W for everybody.
For the squad. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I take a W, we all take a W. Jay take a W, we all take a W. Namir take a W, we all take a W. One person take a L, that's an L for all of us.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it all come back to the YBN box.
Got you, man. Let's talk about that YBN. Let's talk about the lyrics on there. I heard on there, on the album, you was talking about you had to, let me make sure I don't want to say it the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
You said, I had to ball hard to harvest these dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that, man. What was, talk about how you had to harvest and get to this point to ball hard. What was the struggle of that?
Yeah, I had to ball, because there was a line before that. He said, yeah, we all ball hard. You hardly 6 string. And I was like, yeah, I had to ball hard to harvest the. He said, we all stars. You hardly 6 string. And I'm like, yeah, I had to ball hard to harvest these dreams. Swear to God, me too. No Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
But I say all that to say, but yeah, like you got to work hard just to create make your dreams become reality. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Now, a lot of people may not know what that song, the abbreviations is, right? Yeah. Rich Nigga Problems is what it comes out for, right? Mm-hmm. So Biggie told us a long time ago, more money, more problems. So I want to know, what are your rich nigga problems right now? What are the problems YBN Cordae is having in his rich life today?
Man, the thing is, man, I ain't even like rich like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Life is dope. But actually, I'm pretty rich. Nah, I'm fucking
like I was trying to be cool about it, but I got it.
I'm joking. But but I live, man. I live like a super normal life, bro. You can catch me in an Uber X, a Uber pool, nigga.
Straight up.
I still drive the same car. You know what I'm saying?
What type of car are you whipping in?
A Honda.
Me
Not
too.
a Honda, it's a Ford Focus.
Okay,
Ford Focus,
yeah.
2013 Ford Focus. That joint's still back at the crib. Still be whipping that joint around. Rich nigga problems is just like, don't complain over like shit that isn't really problems, because I done dealt with real issues, real life struggles, real life issues. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up, my folks, my grandmother had food stamp Section 8. I live with my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? I've been on that my whole a good portion of my life. And so when I be complaining like, yo, man, the sound system at this arena ain't good. They need to fix it. Let me repeat that sentence. The sound system at this arena I'm performing in isn't good. You know what I'm saying? I'm performing in an arena. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about just realizing all your blessings.
Absolutely, man. Dude,
everybody can do that. Even, bro, first world problems are rich nigga problems. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's people starving out. Rich nigga problems is just like, not saying just being, rich, having rich people problems, but just first world problems. Things that we consider problems are not really problems to somebody. It's somebody in the world right now, whatever you got going in your life, it's somebody in the world right now that would love to switch.
Absolutely, off top, yeah.
Off easy.
Coming from when you say, Grams was on Section 8 and stuff like that, when you come from humble beginnings and now you make it, to here, what does that do for you? Like, did you ever believe, like, that you would get here? Or
always knew, because my mother grind. I see my parents like grind. I remember like my mother, it was one time, it was me and my mom and my little brother. We lived in a 1-bedroom apartment, and we moved up to like a 1-bed and a den, and we used the den for me and my little brother bedroom. We still had the shit. Then we had a 2-bedroom apartment, And then I was like, oh, okay, bet we got a bigger room we got to share together. Then, you know, we moved, and my mom got like a townhouse, and me and my little brother had our own separate rooms. And we finally had a different bathroom for my mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all don't got to share a bathroom with my mom no more. We lit. But just seeing, it's just those steps. You just got to take those steps.
I learned that you got to appreciate the journey,
process,
you know, the process,
sure.
Exactly. Like when you first was coming in, we was talking about, you know, how I started on the street team.
Yeah.
And now I'm sitting here interviewing YBN Cordae, but a lot of people don't understand that it was a lot of street teaming, you know, and a lot of just picking up stuff, doing stuff like that you don't care to do
for sure.
to get here. Now you got the new video that just dropped with Anderson Paak, the RNP video. It looked like y'all had hella fun.
Oh yeah, that joint was mad fun.
Please tell me about that. Tell me about the concept, everything.
So the concept is Big Play Day and Sweet Shot Anderson, the greatest duo to ever live. They did it in the streets and they did it on a basketball court, based in the 1970s. So, like, you know how it's like those old stories of, like, cats who were so dope at basketball, but they never went to the league because they were just making so much street money.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I keep saying I was listening to a lot of Bankroll.
Yeah, you sound like you from Atlanta. Street money. Yeah, I'm like, okay.
I've been listening to a lot of Bankroll. Street money worldwide.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Bankroll.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's essentially the video, though, based upon that.
Got you. Absolutely. Now, when you was talking to, you did the BET performance, the BET performance. Why can't I say that? BET performance with her. And I heard you mentioning that your verses are usually based on your raw feelings, what might be going on today. So I wanted to ask you, if you had to title a song today based on your raw feelings and what's going on in the world and all that whatnot, what would be the title of your song right now? Never got this question before. See,
never.
You could tell the questions when you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready for this about the album."
Good. I'm trying to think of something dope.
I'm
trying to think about my day because it just started like an hour ago.
Okay.
So what did I do this last? It'll be called No Hot Water, cause the room we had no hot water. I know they had to fix it, and it took like an hour and for them to fix it.
I need the upgraded room. I need you to go ahead and give me that big one. Yeah,
that is the big
one. No towels.
No water, no towels. But these are, again, rich nigga problems.
Man, you ain't lying. Them good problems to have right there. Man, so I want to know, man, you had a great year so far. I mean, you did Double XL, the Hip Hop Award nominations. You've been everywhere. Let's talk about what was most impactful. Tell me what was most impactful out of everything you've done so far this year alone.
Probably BET Awards with her. Jimmy Fallon and Double XL.
I mean, it was a lot of people on Double XL, bro.
Sure.
People were saying that this Double XL magazine was one of the best ones. Because, you know, I ain't gonna lie, the last few years of Double XL, they ain't really been having.
This shit was the shit.
Y'all had the Baby, Meg Thee Stallion, YBN Cordae. I mean, that list was.
Yeah, our list was stacked.
Yeah, and all y'all pretty much was balling out doing y'all thing this year. Good records. Your album, a lot of people just in the station alone talking about, like, man, you doing YBN Cordae? Like, bro, his album was hard. Like, I know, bro, I heard it. Like, thank you. Like, keep doing your thing for sure, man. I know you got to get on up out of here, man. Anything that you like to do when you come to the Bay Area? What you like to go see? I mean, don't say that. Of course, everybody like the weed and women. I get that.
Yeah.
Besides that, what you like to do when you pull up to the Bay?
I don't know. This is only my second time in the Bay.
Okay.
So I don't know. I ate at this. Oh, you know, it was called it was this vegan soul food spot.
Where at? In San Francisco?
Time. Yeah. What was the name of it?
In downtown Oakland?
Yeah.
I can't think of it. I thought she
was called. I don't know what it was called, but it's like this vegan soul food spot.
Yeah, pretty good.
Black owned too.
That's crazy. Yeah. I'm from Oakland and I've never been there. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just don't eat a lot of vegan food. Yeah. Like I'm just. What was it called?
Solely vegan. Yeah,
I
don't eat vegan too, but I heard they had vegan. I was like a black-owned vegan soul food spot. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of black-owned stuff popping up in the Bay. I talked to you a little more about that off the camera.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a lot of black-owned businesses in the world. Is that like where you from, Maryland, right?
Yeah.
I got an auntie that lives in Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
Okay, that's PG County. Yeah,
exactly.
She's in Upper Marlboro. Oh, big. Your auntie in a big house, huh?
Yeah.
I already know. It's a bunch of big-ass houses in Upper Marlboro.
But for sure, man. I appreciate you sliding through, big dog. I know you got a show tonight with Logic.
Yeah.
Tear that thing down, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you sliding through, man. YBN Cordae in the building. I am Cuzzin Dre. This is the HalfBaked Podcast. Appreciate you, bro.
Yep.
Peace.